All right, there we go. I'm back. All right, so hang out 1 second. Let me just go get a refill on my drink, and I'll be right back. All right. Sweet. I am back with an orange soda because F it, life is short. Okay. Welcome back, Tyler. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, and audio. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, I actually have a new... You should see my walls, dude. Tyler, it's like venom everywhere. Of course, it's nighttime now, so you can't really see too much. You can probably only see my painting from the show Heroes. That's actually from the set of the first season of the show. I was a big fan of that show, and I had a friend who hooked me up with that from the show, which was really nice of him. No, whoa. So now I can see these guys' spirits, and they all tell me stuff? Is that what's going on? Alright, cool. Let's go outside. But I got I got this piece of venom. You don't want to tease it too much because, oh man, no, I wasted that. But I bought something on eBay. I met a guy on eBay who was selling something really, really interesting that was venom related. And one of a kind, too. Of a series. I think it was like a series of 20, but it's like one of 20. But they're not all the same. Like, it's 20 different things. And I thought it was just so cool. So I had to have it. And I was like, look, I don't really have a ton of money, but I'll have a little bit of an extra padding on my Christmas check. So maybe I'll just be selfish with it this year, even though I got everyone their Christmas gifts. So I was like, I feel better about spending this money. Oh, there we go. I was like, die, man. So once I was like, all right, I think I'm good parting ways with this money. The guy was willing to negotiate with me. He was like, look, I want to sell it for this price because this is what it's worth. But he goes, but you just seem like such a big fan, and you seem like a nice guy. And I'm like, well, don't take pity on me or anything. Like, I'm happy to pay, but it's just going to take me some time to pay it. And he's like, what can you afford? And I told him, and he goes, all right. He's like, just pay that then. And yeah, he's a really nice guy. So I have a YouTube video on that item that I'll be making soon. So you'll see what it is finally. But it is hanging up. Oh, there we go. Boom. Dang it. Glad you're able to get it. Oh yeah, man, I can't wait. Did you get a chance to see Into the Spider-Verse? So not only did I get to see Into the Spider-Verse, but I was at the premiere, and I made a vlog about it for YouTube, and I had a blast. The movie was awesome. Then I went and saw it again. So since I saw it for free, I was like, I gotta go pay to see this movie. I gotta contribute to its success, hopeful success. So I took my roommate to see it. Yeah, I've actually been able to, because of my show and stuff, and because of some of the friends I've made, I've been able to attend more screenings, which has been nice. So like I said, I kind of found myself in like this journalistic scenario where I started doing this Venom show, and it led me to meeting Tom Hardy and then talking to the director of Venom briefly. So yeah, it's been kind of fun, like seeing the road that took me on and not expecting it, you know. So finally, we made it back here. So the clan of... We got all of these. Clan of ogres. Boom, 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 and boom. Where is it? Yeah, the square and then the... Okay. Boom. Power jewel. Sweet. So I think that was the first one we came across. We're still going to backtrack just in case. Whoa! Holy shit. Ow. Yeah, crazy things happen when you just meet one person. That's pretty much, man. And that's where that networking part comes in, that you talked about. Oh, dang it. This guy's gonna kill us. Give me that health, yo. But yeah, I met a friend at the Justice League premiere, actually a year ago, over a year ago, like a year and a half ago almost, named Andrew, and he ended up, we kept in touch after meeting at that premiere, and he goes to a lot of screenings, and then so he and I started talking, and he started inviting me to screenings. Like if he got passes, he would bring me as his +1, or if it was like, limit, they wouldn't give you a +1, he would send me a link on signing up myself and, getting my own ticket. And just a really awesome person. And so we got to go to Spider-Verse together. He invited me to the Reign of the Supermen animated premiere the other day, but that was like so soon after my my hospital. I was in the hospital for overnight, for real briefly. But it was like my back was hurting, so I came home from work and I was like, told my roommate, dude, you gotta take me to the hospital, and he did, and luckily it turned out to be okay in the long run. It was my back, thought it was kidneys and things like that, and so it was a little bit of a rough week. So I'm still healing from that, but I feel much better now, like much better. Antibiotics and ibuprofen, 600 milligram ibuprofen, but which I had to take sparingly because obviously that could, do damage to your kidneys too. Oh, is this it? We're at the beginning of the game. Okay, cool. Well, it's good to run back here just to make sure we didn't miss anything. So yeah, I've been doing more of that. I've been trying to line up interviews with people and, just trying to mix my fandom. Like, it's like, all right, I'm a big fan of comics, video games, and animated movies and stuff. Let's see if I can't, go to these events, get some rare footage, share that with people, because I know obviously not everybody lives in Los Angeles. I know when I was back in, South Carolina, I would have loved to have made a friend online that went to movie premieres and then like videotaped it and shared it. So I kind of try to put myself in those kind of shoes, and plus I know my mom gets a kick out of it. She's like, where'd you go this time? And I'm like, I went to Spider-Verse premiere. How was the movie? So it's a nice way for her and I to connect, and she gets kind of starstruck about things, so it's kind of fun. Well, I hope something lands on your lap as far as work goes pretty soon. That is awesome. You worked on 2 really great games, so I have no doubt that you're going to have more great stuff coming up for you, man. No doubt at all. My mom actually came to see me. So when I was going to have my last surgery, my coiling, her co-workers bought her a plane ticket and gave her some spending cash to come, because I was broke. I was like, you're coming out here? I'm like, I can't even take you to dinner. But luckily that's when those guys that I did the TV show for, they're like, hey, we got some money for you, so you can, we'll pay you now so you can take your mom out, like as a gift to you. And I was like, that's awesome. So my mom came to visit, and then my surgery got pushed back. So we just got to hang out, which was nice, because I was like, oh, she's going to come to town and then like I'll spend like 24 hours with her, if that, like not even a full 24 hours, and then you know I'm gonna be under for the rest of the time that she's here. But luckily, you know, we got to spend the whole time together. Kitty! I jumped into bug you till I got Elijah to sleep because he was extremely fussy, but he just passed out. So hi, Seek, and good night, Seek. Hey, hello and good night. Thank you for popping in, Kitty, and give Elijah our best. Everyone who doesn't know, Kitty is she's a long-time subscriber to this channel, and she just had a little boy recently, right before Christmas, named Elijah, who keeps her up at night sometimes. And that's how she's able to see my streams. But she's popping in and out tonight, so thank you, Kitty. Get some sleep, get some rest, and we'll see you on the next stream. Alright, we got a lot of juice here, man. We can probably power some stuff up. Oh. Oh, he got me with that arrow? Got me with that arrow game. It's nice you get to spend some time with your mom. Oh, it's awesome. I haven't seen her in 4 years or so. Like, I think the last time I flew home, yeah, that was the last time I flew home and saw her. So it's been a while, been a minute. I hit block, yo. Alright, let's get this. Die, sucker. I don't mind fighting like a ton of enemies. I think someone was saying like, oh, you don't have to fight every single enemy. I'm like, I like doing it. I like fighting enemies because you get that power up going. That's how we're able to. All of our weapons are at level 2 already. It's because we just fight every enemy. I don't think we need to go back down there. Like, where do we go? I'm kind of confused. Tyler says, since moving to LA 6 years ago, I haven't really been back home except for a long weekend or something. It's been nice to come back for a couple months and just hang out with everyone without being rushed. And that's the thing, man. This place is, you know, just go, 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 right? So I know the feeling. It's like whenever I went home and visited South Carolina, same thing. It was really nice because, you know, those people, your friends there, like they stay friends with you. You know, they're friends for life, and it's a good feeling, you know, to go back home and, like you said, not rush and take your time with stuff. Name the relic created by the clan of ogres to destroy the demons. I think, is that in this one? The gauntlet. I think it's the Gauntlet of Ogres. So what does of look like? Of is a square. Yeah, okay, so we got this puzzle solved. It's split square, dragon, dot square, pitchfork. Bang. And that's how you solve a puzzle. Is this the first time playing Onimusha? Since 2001? Is that when it came out? I think it came out in 2001. I was working at an electronic boutique in 2001. I think I was 19, and I was working at the mall when this game came out at Electronic Boutique. And so I had a lot of the first, like, 2 years worth of PlayStation 2 games, because I worked at Electronic Boutique, and that's what I spent I had 2 jobs. I was working there and at a Japanese restaurant. So pretty much all the tips I made from the Japanese restaurant, I would just spend at Electronic Boutique on games, and so I pretty much owned a stupid amount of PlayStation 2 games. I was a big time gamer back then, like big time. And I had some friends that would play, like we would do LAN parties together and stuff. No, I hit block. Not fast enough, Seek. Not fast enough. Shazam. Still a monster in here, isn't there? There they are. Gimme. So yeah, this is my first time playing it since then. I had Onimusha 1 and 2, I think I owned. 3, I think I just rented or borrowed. I don't think I actually, and I only think I don't even know if I beat 3. And then anything after that I never played. I wanted to play Tactics, because I'm actually a big fan of those types of games. Like Final Fantasy Tactics is it's my favorite Final Fantasy game. But I don't know if that's because of the gameplay so much, or if it's more the story. But I really love Tactics. So when they made Onimusha Tactics, I kind of wish I played it, but I had not. And then I think they made like a 4th one, but I didn't play that one either. But I loved this one. When it came out, I really loved this one. So when I heard they were re-releasing it, I was like, I'm going to pre-order it just to make sure that I own it. And then I forgot to pre-order it, but luckily I had a $15 credit on my PlayStation, so I was only ended up paying $5 for this, which is such a steal. But so is $20. $20 is a steal for this game. Played the first 2 back on the PS2, but haven't played 3. Ha! Took your souls. That'll get your attention. Man, I wish I had like a special I could use. That's only $20. Yeah, this game is only $20, man. Capcom's been killing it, man. It's between Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil now 2, the remake, and then Devil May Cry 5, and then re-releasing like older Resident Evil games, Mega Man 11, like they've just been getting a ton of my money this past year. And then of course I had like no time to play any of those games. I mean, I made time for Resident Evil 7 obviously, but that was about it. Evil Within we played the one time. But yeah, if you have $20 to spend, this game is worth it, man. Resident Evil with Samurai, 100% awesome. I can't read it, it says. It says nothing special there, but I don't buy it. Ring the spell in order to purify the cursed. Okay. Enhances your vitality. What? Oh, come on. This whole time I could have... Yeah, they've been doing great. Yeah, for sure. Um, I was going to try the RE one-shot demo, but I think I'll just wait until the game comes out. I mean, I'll be honest with you, at this point, you might as well, because it comes out next week. It comes out next Friday. Um, so I would say it's not a big deal. Uh, I played it, and it was the same demo I played at Comic-Con last year. But it was still kind of fun because I was able to stream it, and share it with other people and stuff. So, but and then I did a commentary over one. Like I just filmed it where I didn't talk. Like I did no commentary version of it, and then I recorded a commentary later where I pointed out all the Easter eggs and stuff. But I would say if you have gotten this far without seeing that footage or playing it yourself, then I wouldn't bother. I would just wait. It's only a week away. Enhance. But it is a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. What's this? You absorbed enough souls and your gauntlet has upgraded. Oh. Thanks. So we'll do 1, 2, 1, 2. Because eventually I'm going to need to get through tougher doors. 1, 2. Cool. I'm an oversaver. I just do it in case. I'm always afraid my power is going to go out or something, and I'll have to redo like a ton of stuff, and I'll forget what I have to redo, and so. Whoa! No, don't quit the game. Oh, that was. I let go of the controller for a second to scratch my leg, and then when I come back, I hit all these buttons. It's like, quit game? It's like, no! Same, I save all the time. Yeah. Unless I'm doing like a run where it's like I'm not, it's like a no-save run, but I don't really do a ton of those. At least not online. Fire sword going. Alright, so we'll run back in here because, I mean, oh wait. So this allows us to hear the voice of the dead. That's why we can see those souls floating above those bodies now. That makes sense. Psycho Mantis made sure to tell me. Yes, right. Psycho Mantis taught a lot of us some humility when it comes to saving. What a great game. Oh, what up? Psycho Mantis, man. Well, I promise when I play God of War, I will let you know. I'll send you like a whisper or something. I mean, if I play it, it'll probably be like later, closer to my birthday, because I'll probably take some time off around then. I also been thinking about I might go to E3 this year, because again, just networking, trying to, because I was thinking, I was like, yeah, I haven't really, the past 2 years I just been working on my one book. But I haven't really pursued the writing thing a lot, but I've definitely inadvertently been pursuing the journalist thing. I said, that would be actually a cool thing to contribute to video games is, just reporting on them, in some way, especially considering, like, I noticed with the Venom vlog, I do some really deep dives when it comes to research and story and stuff. So, like, or like trying to dig deep for like, questions and things, and I just don't see a lot of journalists do that nowadays. And I try to be very fair when it comes to stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. It could be an avenue to pursue at some point, or that I am currently pursuing and just, hopefully getting better at. I hope they do some kind of remaster of that game. They actually did, kind of. They did Twin Snakes. Twin Snakes is you probably played it, right? It's like a remake. It was a GameCube remake of Metal Gear Solid, and it was called Metal Gear Twin Snakes. Oh, what up? Yeah, it was pretty good, right? I liked Twin Snakes. It wasn't bad. Even though the first person broke it a bit. Yeah, a little bit. But I mean, it still had some cool elements to it, though. The story was still intact. And it was cool to see some of those characters like Psycho Mantis and what's his name? Cyborg Ninja, Gray Fox. It was cool to see them, and like at that time they were like next gen, graphics, which was cool. They didn't look so pixelated. Alright, so at this point I'm just eliminating areas that we've been to. I know we have to go through here, but I don't know what we have to do to get through here. We can hear the voices. These ghosts are blocking the door and will not allow it to be opened. It looks like the dead are screaming. But why do these tormented souls want to interfere with your mission? So I feel like this is sending us back upstairs to talk to all the dead bodies. So anytime I see one now, I'll make sure I talk to it. You could see a face. Yeah, in the doorway, you mean? You see some type of animation? Yep, we got that. So I think I just gotta like find all the bodies and talk to all the bodies. And they'll like kind of tell us where to go. Keeps telling me to go down. Yeah, we gotta get that guy upstairs. We gotta read his In Twin Snakes, you can actually see their faces. Right. Yes, right, you can see their faces, right. It didn't just look like a block with like 2 dots on it. Yeah, for sure. Saw a boy run through the door. He get caught by a female ninja and try to ask him something. Boy ran away. Dang it, I was about to do my super. There we go. Sweet. I wonder. I was kind of hoping I would like knock him down from his perch up there. God, I'm so stupid sometimes. Thank you. I love that. That's so you're reading their last thoughts, I guess, and that guy thought, what's that? Okay, so I think the people we're trying to protect are in here. Appreciate you hanging out with me tonight, man. Tyler. Seriously, I know it's probably late over where you are. I don't know why you're up late. Maybe you're working on something. But either way, man, thank you for keeping me company. It certainly makes the streams easier for when I upload them later, because I'm like, sometimes if I have no one to talk to and I'm just talking to myself, I tend to not upload those sometimes. And so there'll be like gaps in the story, like for people who are trying to watch them later on YouTube, who are like, what happened here? Like, there's like 2 hours missing. I'm like, yeah, there was no one in the chat talking to me, so I appreciate you hanging out with me, man. I'm gonna play for like another half hour, and then I'm gonna call it a night, because I have to work on some videos, and I have to be at work at like maybe about 7 hours. I'm gonna leave for work, so yeah, about 8 in the morning. So I'm probably gonna spend at least 4 hours after this working on stuff, and then I'll probably go to bed, try to get like 2 or 3 hours of sleep before work. All right, so we definitely gotta open that. Saw a shining stone around the sealed northern gate. It seemed so strange, so I threw it away to have some connection to the monsters. All this backtracking. I'm sure we gotta like actually move forward. Like, there's a gem down there. I feel like I screwed up. I probably should have tried to get it before I dropped it down. Because I can't remember if you're supposed to drop it down there to get it, or because otherwise it would be in this room here. It would have been like right there. But and I could have just grabbed it from the bucket, maybe. I don't know. I'm sure they thought about that though. I think once I put that crest in, that'll be the room where I get it. So. Let's go this way. Talk to this guy. Sweet. And Tyler says no problem. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Thank you. So these guys are just their spirits lingering over their bodies. So it's not the last thing they thought before they died. It's literally them talking to me now. So when that guy said, what is it? He was talking about me as I ran up to him. That's cool. Stab him. Are you gonna get Resident Evil 2 when it comes out? Are you gonna play it next week? Or are you gonna or do you like? Will you not have time the weekend it comes out? Because I was actually worried about that myself. I went to talk to my boss, and I was like, well, I as much as I want to, because I'm a fan and a nerd, I wanted to ask for next Friday off so that I could stay home and play Resident Evil. But obviously, I'm like a supervisor and a team leader, so it's like, yeah, I mean, I can ask for a few days off because I'm at the hospital. That's like a very adult thing to do. But a video game, I was kind of like, eh. So instead, I just went to her and said, hey, what days do I have off next week? So that way I can tell people when I'll be able to stream this new video game coming out. And she goes, oh. And I didn't tell her when the video game was coming out. I didn't tell her it was next Friday. I just said it was coming out next week. So she looked at the schedule and she goes, actually, I gave you Wednesday and Friday off. And I flipped out. I was like, what? Like, Friday's the day the game comes out, so I was so happy. Look at that. Two of these gems are already maxed out. So I'm excited. So I'll get to, when I come home, I work for Thursday night. So when I come home, I will be able to buy the digital copy, download it, and play it all night. I'm so freaking pumped. Probably wait a little bit. Okay, nice. I because of these couple YouTube channels I follow, I feel like another reason why, because normally I'd be like, I can wait probably, you know, but because if I waited, then there's a couple YouTubers I wouldn't be able to watch. I'd be like, oh man, because they'll be making videos on it and spoiling it and stuff. So, and not that you really can spoil Resident Evil 2 for me because I've beaten that game like 1,000 times. I'm sure they're gonna add some new cool stuff in it. So, and again, like normally I don't care about spoil. Like some things for Venom was spoiled for me, and I'm like, yeah, that comes with the territory. When you make a show about like one thing, like I did for Venom for a whole year, I was like, yeah, people are gonna reach out to me, and you know, scoops are gonna get out there, and rumors, and all that stuff's gonna end up on my doorstep, you know, and so you just kind of accept it. It's like, yeah, I'm 36. Really, spoilers don't really upset me anymore. Like I really don't care. But some things I'm just like, I like to go in fresh, especially when I'm a streamer. It's like it makes it more authentic. People getting my actual reactions to stuff. So it's like if I'm going to stream Resident Evil 2, I'd rather people get my honest reaction to all the events. But yeah. I did grab Spider-Man the day it came out, though. Oh, nice. Spider-Man was a lot of fun. I haven't finished the DLCs. I played the first one, but I haven't played the other ones. So I don't know the ending of the DLCs. So I don't know if you've played the DLCs, Tyler. If so, how are they? Are they good? I know the first one was pretty fun. It was like the introduction of Black Cat or something. But like I said, I didn't get to play past that. See, there's nothing in here though. I got the bullets. Nothing to hit or take. So I don't know. It's weird. I haven't played the DLCs yet. I was waiting for all of them to come out so I could play them all at once. That's kind of what I did. I played the first one, and I'm like, why did I rush into this? Now I gotta wait like 2 months for the end of the story. So that's kind of what I did too. Haven't had a chance to go back yet. Yeah, I've only beat the game once, so I know a lot of people were like played it multiple times. I'm like, yeah, I haven't played it multiple times. It's very Resident Evil. I even think this outside noise is a similar sound effect from like Resident Evil 4. And even the remake, the Resident Evil remake, where it's just like the wind blowing. I think it's the same sound effect. Alright, well, I wanted to make sure there was nothing going on up here, and it looks like I was right. Wow, the 3D controls are really effing me up. I test the audio on the games I work on. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan of really good audio. You're definitely an unsung hero then on the projects you work on, because I feel like sometimes I feel like really weird fans like me even notice good soundtracks to games. I think the point of like a good soundtrack is sometimes to to feel like it's just part of the tapestry. It's not supposed to distract you or make you really acknowledge it at times. Sometimes it depends on the goal of the music that you're making. But I really appreciate good sound design, and I really love when stories use sound design to their advantage. Like if they're telling a story about a blind person, then they should enhance the audio, in some way. Like if you're making Daredevil, like I would play with sound way more if I was doing a Daredevil show. Like I think that would be the thing I use to put a stamp on our show, is to do that, like mess with sound. And I know they did it in some of the movie, and they do it sometimes in the show, but not that I would want to go overboard and do it too much, but I would do it a little bit more sometimes. So I'll be honest, man, I'm a little stumped. I just ran around the whole map, and I don't know where to go. We've talked to all these souls. We don't have this. I don't think. Oh, the bell. I'm a moron. The bell where all the faces were. I'm so stupid. You remember that doorway that I was like, oh, I don't think there's anything to do in here, and I was like swiping at them. Oh yeah, that's where we have to ring that bell. Man, took me like an hour to figure that out. I'm such an idiot. I looked at that bell twice too. Is it down in here? I think it's down in here. Yep. Okay. Man, I'm a moron. Look at that. Ugh. I should... Because that's what we got when we ran down there. It gave us the bell. And so it made... and I ran right here going, this is where we got to go next. And I totally didn't use the bell. Hellblade did some really cool stuff with binaural... binaural recordings. Nice. I don't think I've played Hellblade. It's been recommended to me, though. Alright, here we go. I'm actually liking this wind weapon. Let's go one door at a time. I haven't played it either, but a lot of people talked about it. Yeah, I definitely had a lot of people recommend it to me. Oh, I should play this. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I'll add it to the list. I'm like Captain America. I'm like, oh, I'll add it to the list, man. The White Book. I have categorized the demons as follows. Low-class demon. Their intelligence is very basic and undeveloped. They do not use language. They wander about for victims under the cover of night and sometimes eat helpless animals. They abide by the rules of the demon world and obey orders from the higher demons whom they serve. Though loyal, their behavior reflects that of insects. Middle-class demon. Larger than the low-class demons, they have enough intelligence to form broken sentences. Based on my research, their behavior is ferocious and unpredictable, much like the instincts of animals. High-class demon. Like Fortinbras and I, this type of demon is extremely intelligent and is responsible for developing our advanced civilization. Based on my calculations, the birth rate of high-class demons is only 1 in 100,000. Very Resident Evil-like. Like 1 in a million to be a tyrant or whatever. That means we are the true chosen ones. We are supposed to conduct research in high-class demons through surgical dissection, but it is nearly impossible to obtain a sample as they are very rare. Someday I will uncover their mysteries. What's up, mediocre... What is it? Mediocre... Regamers? Oh, what's up? Did you get to play this when it first came out? I did. I actually was telling that story a little bit earlier. I worked at an electronic boutique back when those used to exist. When this game came out in 2001, I think it was. So, yes, but I haven't played it since. So when I saw that it was available, I got really excited. I was like, you know what? I've been thinking about this game recently. So I'm so glad Capcom re-released it. Holy hell, I remember those. Yeah, this... I forgot a lot of the stuff in this game, I'll be honest with you. I actually just got lost a little bit ago. Luckily, we found out where to go now. Yeah, these guys just keep splitting in half. It's like fighting an atom. Nice. Sweet. Alright, so we can unlock this now. Welcome to the channel, dude. I was the exact same. I was talking about it a lot a couple of years ago, and I really wanted a re-release. Nearly died when I saw it was getting one. Yeah, right? I was quite shocked, too. I was very happy. Oh, man, we got 3 moves to do this. So it's got to go 1 to 4. I think it's that. That. Hear that. Perfect. The blue key. You got Apocalypse number 1. The Dark Ceremony is a traditional holy ritual in the demon world. Through this ceremony, demons make a pact with a human. Obtaining sacrifices through these pacts is indispensable to the demon world. To carry out the Dark Ceremony, a woman is born of the land, and is noble of heart must be offered as a sacrifice. Our king then sanctifies her blood with an evil blessing. Using her skull as a grail, the human drinks the blood, and the contract is complete. Holy hell. Bad things are about to happen. Is this more translation? Okay, good. Even though we haven't solved this one yet. We gotta find that puzzle. I'm sure the answer is going to be the chasm of dimensions. Yeah, because I'm a big Resident Evil fan, so I was... all I remember about this game is that it was supposed to be a Resident Evil game originally. Like, they thought about it, at least. When they were in early development, they were like, we want to make a Resident Evil game set in Japan, where you play as a samurai and fight zombie, like, you know, samurai and stuff. And then, I think they were developing this in Devil May Cry, like, within a year or 2 of each other. Oops, should have blocked. And so Devil May Cry was supposed to also be a Resident Evil game. and it's, oh wait, is this the room with the... Oh snap.
Still no interest in coming to work for the Oda clan?
For the last time, no!
So yeah, so this was supposed to be a Resident Evil game, and then they changed it, and then Devil May Cry was supposed to be a Resident Evil game where you played as like Wesker or like a superhuman person like Wesker, and they changed that. And so yeah, so I always had an affinity to play this in Devil May Cry 1 because there's like I feel like there's a spiritual connection to the Resident Evil universe because of those, you know, because of that. Mediocre says, oh, the Mediocre Gamers. I'm sorry, I read that wrong earlier. Says, have you played the new RE2 one-shot? Yes, I played it just one time. I played it at Comic-Con last year, and then I played it live on stream. So we streamed it the other night, actually. I put it up on YouTube, but I think you can still find it on my Twitch videos. I think it's not gone yet. But yes, I did play it, and I'm so excited for... Whoa! She's a bad guy. Whoa! Am I a bad guy? What the F just happened?
How dare you!
Oh, he sent like a... Okay.
You are not experienced enough, are you?
But yeah, I played it. It was awesome. I had a blast. And I edited them and posted them up on my YouTube channel. Actually, You're hoping to play it today? Oh, after you finish Onimusha? Nice. You're playing this too? Well, make sure if you go, there's my YouTube link. If you want to subscribe, I'll have a lot of Resident Evil stuff coming up. I'm actually doing the history of Resident Evil right now, and the first video went up already, and I think there's going to be 9 more, and they're going to be coming out between now and like early February. So so I'll be posting more of those. I mainly do a show about Venom on my channel, on my YouTube channel. So there's a lot of Venom content on there.
Are you all right?
But I would urge you to maybe play the demo without watch. I don't know if if you watched other people play it already. But if you haven't, I would say go play it yourself and don't watch my videos until after you play it. Because my video pretty much will tell you how to do everything. It'll tell you how to solve every puzzle. It'll, you know, everything. So. Yeah, she's not nearly as powered up as someone else. You actually cannot power her up, and she can't suck souls out either. But she's got the red door key, so we're just gonna go pop that in. So now someone else can come through here. Yeah, I wanted to play it blind, but I definitely have a look at the videos afterwards. There you go. Yeah, play it blind first. I would recommend that. Yeah, and I like that there's still herbs in this game. Like, definitely has a lot of Resident Evil to it. See, look at that. We need 3 to get in that door. Good thing we leveled up all of our stuff. Whoa. No, I hit block. Jerk face. I hit block again. There we go. I was gonna say, if it didn't work that time, I'd be so mad. Sorry, I just wanted to kill it. I don't, I just wanted to kill it. I know we're not getting souls out of him, but... Ow. Shoot, we gotta go. She's about to die, too. Can we take an herb? Good. You're okay now. You're gonna be alright, young man. Hi, mother. Thanks. Hey, no problem, man. Thank you. Thanks for popping in, man. Oh, jeez. Are you gonna stream? Oh, we're gonna have to use more herbs. Are you gonna be streaming these games when you play them, like Resident Evil and stuff? Oh, I use the Shinobi kit. That's how you get in here. The name of the mysterious location where the ogres gather. I think that's in here. The Gauntlet of Ogres? Or did we solve that? That was from earlier, right? Name the mysterious location where the ogres gather. The Chasm of Dimensions. I'm thinking that's what it is. So, triangle, pitchfork, circle, square, and then dimensions, all the weird writing. Boom. That's how you do it, man. Yeah, I did our first ever stream on Tuesday with Onimusha. There's 2 of us, and we are mediocre at best, but we have fun. Streaming again soon. Dude, awesome. In about 6 hours. All right. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna be leaving for work in about 6 hours, but if I don't already follow you and Tyler, I'm gonna do that right now. All right. Tyler, I added you as a friend. And Mediocre, I'm going to add you as a friend too. That's awesome. I like the name, Mediocre Gamer. I'm not very good at most video games either. I mainly play video games for the story. I typically don't have the skill to do most video games. So I tend to lean on me being like the lore guy. Like I'm like, oh, I'll talk about the lore and the story. Do I have any of those? The wooden gear, but Metal Gear. Okay. Don't have any of those. Oh, jeez. I feel like that's where I gotta go, so let me go back. I did this wrong. I should have went this way first. I'm gonna go up in that door, because maybe that's a dead end. So we'll go to the dead end first. I know the feeling we're definitely not skilled enough to be doing speedruns or anything like that. No, me neither. So someone asked me, like, dude, you're such a big Resident Evil fan. Why don't you do speedruns? And it's like, well, because I have the memory of my memory is shit, and it takes some real strategy too. It's like you gotta like sit there and focus on. Wow, the Shinobi kit's really helpful. You gotta really focus on it, and you gotta know exactly like how many shots an enemy takes to kill, and there's just so many things like that that I'm just not good at. And it's like, oh, you gotta push this boulder like exactly like this, and yeah, it's a lot. Oh, jeez. Okay. I guess I should have known that was going to happen. Oh, come on. Ow. This is embarrassing. Let me heal. This is the first time I've had to take an herb, and I've taken 2 as this girl. There is no knob or keyhole, so you have to find another way to open it. I'm thinking... Oh, come on. I'm thinking Somanosuke has to, like, do something. Oh. Oh, and there's a time limit. Yeah. Ow. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Wow. I can't believe I already have to heal again. All my herbs are going to this chick. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom. Yeah, we did it. And we get an herb as a prize. Awesome. All that work for the thing that I used 3 of to get here. Hey, what's up, Lionhead? How's it going? Tyler says, followed as well. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I worked with a guy who was a crazy speedrunner for Uncharted 1. Oh, yeah? Oh, look at that. Got the gold plate. That's awesome. That you actually got to work with someone who's sped run a game you worked on. It's pretty sweet. Well, not. I know you didn't work on the first one, but you worked on Uncharted 4. That's pretty dope, actually. Ow, mother! I wasn't gonna kill you, but now, thank you. But yeah, that's so cool. Oh, no, don't pull it yet. Gotta put the Now, oh, we're still missing one, aren't we? Oh no, we did it. Jackpot. And I don't even know why we're still solving these books, because we don't need to anymore. Journal 5, at last. I saw the world of the gods. I caught a glimpse of the demon world beyond the evil gate. The colors were truly astounding. No multitude of pigments could enable me to accurately paint what I saw. But I do not understand one thing. The evil gate is now shut. Is the world of gods refusing me? With this fatally wounded body, I cannot open the gate or escape this cave alive. But I want to see it again. I want to peer beyond the gate just one more time. Sam Yu. Man, this guy had quite the adventure. Yeah, 100%. I was so shocked when I saw someone speedrun Bloodborne, and he knew exactly how many times to hit each leg and swap on a boss. Yeah, that's... I watch a guy... There's a guy named Carcinogen. I watch a guy named Where's Barry. He's like my go-to Resident Evil information guy. But he turned me on to a guy named Carcinogen who does these Resident Evil speedruns, and they're ridiculous. They're so ridiculous. You're just like, what? Like, he'll come in and be like, all right, it takes 2 shotgun blasts, but from this angle, and it, you know, and you have to let him get this close to you, and it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Is it this? No, this was the lava. So we got both things that we need. So, like I said, I was originally gonna stop the stream here, but if you guys want, I'll go 1 more hour. If you're interested in sticking around, it's up to you. I mean, if you guys got other things to do, that's totally cool. I can bounce. I mean, I don't have to be at work for another like 7 hours, but I can probably squeeze in 1 more hour if you guys want to just chill out and continue talking. You guys let me know in the chat. If so, then what we'll do is we'll save up here at the next save, and then we'll stop the stream, and then I'll come right back. Because I usually stop at like an hour to hour and 15 minutes. I stop around there, and then just upload them as is to YouTube, and then we'll come back. So I'll be gone for like 30 to 60 seconds, You're down to hang out, Tyler says. All right, sweet. Then that's what we'll do. We'll stop right here. We got got the silver and the gold plate. Perfect spot to end on. We got both puzzle pieces, so we'll come back in the next episode and we'll go, because we did so much backtracking in this episode. I think this episode, I'm just going to call it backtracking the episode, because we spent the first like 35 minutes just, being lost. And Mediocre's down to hang out? Sweet. All right, that's enough votes for me. Lionhead, thank you for popping in when you did. I appreciate it. Lionhead said, I remember this game. Tyler and Mediocre will come right back. If you're watching later on YouTube, thanks so much for watching the show. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the future. Peace.